What's up, everybody? It's Legal Tender. I'm back in the building. I am back in the vote. I pulled out some notes to make a new video. As always, I want to start off by thanking everybody sincerely for their love and support of the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are a fan of numismatics, if you're a fan of paper currency, if you are just getting into the hobby of numismatics, stay rocking with me, stay rocking with the channel. Every Tuesday is Legal Tender Tuesday, and I will be making a new episode every week speaking about something new, different, or interesting within the realm of numismatics. If you have any questions, comments, or input, please put it down in the comment section. I highly encourage it, and I read everything and respond back as soon as possible. Throughout this episode, if I say something that isn't 100% accurate or it's a little different from what you know, please let me know via the comments. I will go back, hit the books, and make sure that I have the right information moving forward. All right, before we get into it, I would like to welcome and acknowledge the newest members to the Legal Tender family. All right, so as of now, we are over 1,000. We are at 1,004 subscribers. That's awesome. Thank you. And the latest members to the family are AZ Scratchers, Creative Grim, The Collector, and Joseph Jojo Neri. So thank you for the love and thank you for the support and welcome to the family. So let's get it. All right, so today's episode is a completed set episode. And these are the notes that are pulled out. We got 3 notes. 1, 2, and 3. Now, like I said, this will be a completed set episode. And with these 3 notes, you too can have a completed set of these notes right here. So let's talk about them. All right, so as always, you can tell the currency type up top. This is national currency. And national currency is identified with a brown Treasury seal and brown serial numbers. So let's talk about them. All right, so via my visual aid right here, we have a national currency note. It is a $5 denomination. And like I said, you got a brown Treasury seal and brown serial numbers. And up top it says national currency. Now, these notes are national bank notes from the 1929 series. These notes were issued in the following denominations: 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100. And are categorized in 2 types based on certain characteristics such as color and number of times the bank's charter number appeared on the note. So this right here is the color, but not really what I'm talking about. And this is the charter number right here. Now this is okay, going back, I made a previous episode speaking about national currency and charter banks. So if you want to know a little bit more about charter banks, go back and check out that episode. But this is the charter bank number. And it can't be found sometimes twice on the note, on the right side and on the left side, or this number can be found 4 times, and I'll speak about that in a minute. Now, like I said, these notes were printed in the following denominations: 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100. But if you could see, I'll get these notes together. But if you could see, I only got 3 notes. I got a 5, I got a 10, and I got a 20. No 50 and no 100. And that is because this charter number right here, the charter number to this bank only had, the bank didn't print the notes. They only issued the notes, and they only issued these denominations right here. They only issued a 5, a 10, and a 20. So with these 3 notes, that is why I have a completed set from this charter bank. Now, as we see right here, the charter number of this bank is 8504, $10 denomination. Next one is a 20. The charter bank is 3425. Now we got a 50. Charter bank 3471. And for the $100 bill, you got 13,044. 13044. This is the charter number for this bank that issued this denomination. Now, like I said, there are 2 types of these national currency notes. Let's have better lighting. It seems like it's dark in here. Now, there are 2 types of notes issued. Now, type 1 was issued from 1929 to 1933. They have their charter numbers printed twice in black ink. Now, that's what I was talking about. The charter number right here, 1, 2. Now, any national currency that has the charter number on the left and the right side appearing only twice, that is type 1. And as you see, the charter number is completely different from the serial number. This is not the serial number for this note. This is the charter bank that issued this note, and this is the serial number for this note. Now, let me zoom in a little bit. Should have been did that. Apologies. Okay, so speaking a little bit more about charter numbers and banks. So this is like I said, the charter number for the bank, and the bank is right here, the First National Bank of Anthony, Kansas. And that bank has a charter number of 3385. So what a charter bank is, I'm going to say it's a local bank. It is a national bank that wanted to issue out currency. So what this bank had to do, the First National Bank of Anthony, Kansas, what they had to do was, I'm going to just say, submit a request to the Department of Treasury. Then the Department of Treasury sent a team to this institution along with some regulations that they had to abide by. Once the team went to this national bank, checked it out, gave them the regulations, made sure the regulations were enforced, and if they were up to the standard of the Department of Treasury, the Department of Treasury authorized them to issue notes on behalf of the United States, but the name of the institution can be put on the currency. So they never printed the currency, they just issued the currency. And this charter number pretty much gave accreditation to this bank. So they was able to issue currency on behalf of the United States because they met the regulations, and the regulations empowered them to have this charter number 3385. I hope that made sense. Same thing. This is the Ohio National Bank of Columbus, Ohio. Now this is it's a national currency because we see the brown serial number and the brown treasury seal, but we also see the charter number right here for the bank. See, 5065, 5065, 5065, 5065. This right here is a type 2 of this currency right here, of national currency, because the charter number is printed on the obverse, not the reverse, only on the obverse of this note 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the only difference between a type 1 and type 2 note. All right, so type 2 notes were issued from 1933 to 1935. They are more scarcer, pretty much more rarer, and feature the charter number printed 4 times on the note. Twice in black, 1, 2, and twice in brown, 1, 2. Now, looking at the notes that I have, these are only a type 1 because it's easily identifiable that there's only one set of the charter number on this note. This is the serial number. So that's that. All right, some key characteristics is the issuance. These notes were issued from 1929 until the National Bank note era ended in 1935. The denominations that were printed were $5 note, $10 note, $20 note, $50 note, and $100 notes. The Treasury seal, all small size national bank notes. Now there are two series to these notes. I kind of think 3, and I'll explain why in a minute, but there are 2 types. You got a small size and a large size. But Treasury seal on all small size national bank notes from series features, they all feature a brown Treasury seal and brown serial numbers. Bank specifics. The notes are overprinted with the specific town and the name of the issuing national bank and features the official U.S. Treasury signatures. Now, I've been pushing this 5 for a little bit. Let's look at a 10. Now, right here, National Bank of New York. And these are the additional signatures. Right here, right here, right there, and right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And like I was saying earlier, as I referenced my notes, there are 2 types. Type 1, these notes have a bank's charter number printed twice in black ink. And these notes were printed from 1929 until 1933. Type 2 is issued from May 1933 to 1935. These notes are less common. They are distinguished by their charter number appearing 4 times. Twice in black and twice in brown. Now, this is why I think that these notes it's 3 types, but not really, because they different. And the only reason I said it is because you see right here, this says Federal Reserve Bank of New York, and you see no charter number right here, because this note was issued by the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, which is one of the 12 Federal Reserve banks. This note right here comes from the National City Bank of New York. This is a national bank, not a Federal Reserve Bank. Since this is a national bank and not a Federal Reserve Bank, it has to have a charter number to be able to issue notes on behalf of the USA. With this being a Federal Reserve Bank, they don't need a charter number because they are already kind of instated as being, they already have the authority to issue banks on behalf of the United States. So this is why these notes do not have charter numbers. Now, I know I did an episode speaking on the differences between national city banks and Federal Reserve banks. Alrighty, so a few examples right here. As we see 2, 4, 2, 6. identifying that this is a national city bank. And this note was issued by the Black River National Bank of Lowville, New York. Now, something else about these notes is that they are they have the exact same image as every other currency that was issued by the Department of Treasury. They all have the same image on the obverse and on the reverse. The only difference is it's just a different type of currency. As we see right there. We got the 20 going back. Still the same image. Still the same image. Jackson on the 20. We got Abe on the 5, Abraham Lincoln. On the 10, we have Hamilton. And on the 20, we have Jackson. With the same images being on the reverse that you will find on any U.S. currency. The White House, the Treasury building, and the Lincoln Memorial. So it's all the same image on the obverse and reverse. Now, these are the large size notes of national currency I was speaking about. Now, as always, the currency type will be up top, and right there we got a charter number. And that is awesome because 1461. Now, these notes will look different in regards to the design of the note and the individual on the obverse, the image on the obverse. This note comes from 1882. $10 denomination. Another note from 1882. And we have another denomination, Charter Bank 1461. And this note also is from 1882. Now, the next three notes will be from series year or just year 1902. $10 bill, 1461. But unlike the other ones that had a, let me see. Got red serial numbers and red Treasury seal there, if you can see it. These here, red Treasury seal and a blue serial number. This is a flip-flop serial number right here because that says 63501. And this is A592494. This is an interesting note. Blue Treasury seal, blue serial number. Again, different serial number right there and right there. This will catch my eye because this is a 007 note. I don't think these are, I know for a fact with a blue Treasury seal that these are not silver certificates because it's stated right there, the National City Bank. And that is the charter number. So this is up top, it's national currency, even though it has a blue Treasury seal and blue serial numbers. Interesting. And we have these notes right here that I have. This is the very first one of that issue. All right, so this is what we got. A completed set of national currency from Charter Bank, 1461. All right. That's all we got for this one. It's been a while since I made an episode because they are all pre-recorded, but I'll be more fluent with it. I'm getting out of here. That's all we got. Till next time, keep it legal, keep it tender. Talk to you soon.